Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 35 of my gameplay series in Sandy Bay 19. If this is what you're looking for, then please stay tuned. Alright folks, here we are. It's an early day on spring here. This is a new save, technically speaking. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't done anything. Obviously we just own, oh wow, is that what you start with? That is, I guess that's free, so we'll just sell that back because it's distracting. So I was wondering if we wanted to, gosh, there's only pigs up here though. I'll say we go up there, we can move our farm up there, but yeah, I think we'll keep it where it's at. I do like this setup we have down here, so yep, I think we'll do that. So we'll hold on to that because it's not worth anything. Oh gosh. So this is going to be a lot of setup. We'll sell back that stuff since we don't need to own it. We do, however, need to own this. Do we have enough for this? Yes. Okay. We're sitting money-wise. $1,480. Okay. Yeah, so that's that in there. Now we're set back to the land that we owned before. Very cool stuff in here. Let's go into the seasons menu. So I did turn on the global company symbols just because they'll maybe help me out a little bit. So I don't know what I was looking through this. I don't know what this field grass is, but if it's worth that much and it's the yield of grass, we need to do some of that. I don't know, probably not the case, but it put us back to 6-day seasons, and that's just standard how we had it set up. Yeah, wow. Let's look through this here. We're definitely going to be doing some different crops on here. We did alfalfa and rye, so clover I want to maybe do if we can do that. Field grass, yeah, what is so special about field grass? That is pricey for field grass. Well, we maybe plant some field grass. Carrots and onions, we got to do those, of course. Gosh, there's so many things on here. We won't do all of this different stuff, but we'll do some of it. We probably won't do a lot of the different types of silage. We'll probably just do... What do we not own? That's right. We do have to own that to own the BGA. There we go. There we go. That's the price we're used to getting there. They still take manure at the price they did. Sweet. They're still taking manure at the price they did. Yeah, so how we finished off the last deal, I have all of our different stuff written down. What am I looking at here? We had 115,000 liters of manure, 6,000 liters of milk, just about. We had $413,000, 34 hay bales, 19 round silage bales, 53 regular silage bales, and 57 straw bales, plus all of our different equipment and our different buildings. So we made a lot of progress on that. We had 7,000 liters of silage in the pen, and then 3,000 liters of TMR. So I'm going to go through this first year. So let's go buy our cows. We're just gonna have to, so there's gonna be a lot of this adding the money in, just because we have to, we're trying to get back to where we were, so it's a little strange. I'm gonna probably just sell all of the equipment we have sitting around here, unless I'll probably just sell it all and then buy and reset it all new, and then set all the hours after that. Open that guy up. Ooh, this wasn't here before. I like that. I like that they got the trigger point put in, but okay, so we have the money. We need to buy 22 Holsteins. Oh, wow. Holstein. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess there's a number up there. 22 Holsteins. Confirm. Okay, our cows are how they should be. We need to feed them, though. Let's get our... KT10. Yeah, that worked. Bye. Okay, so I'm gonna essentially just kind of feed the animals, just constantly using free food for the year, because we need to get them caught up to where they're producing milk for us again, which is where we were last time. So we can turn, move this right there, and confirm. Yes. Okay. Now we turn that on to give them water. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, and we need to get them some straw too. Yes, they got nothing. Oh my gosh, look at all this crap. Holy cow. Maize silage or WCS fermented? You can still give them TMR, can't you? Oh, that's a different area. This is us down here. But still. Maize silage, grass silage. Alpha fermented. I'm assuming you can still give them TMR. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, so this is, yeah, there's a lot to do. Reset that guy. We're gonna have to buy all of our bales this way. Go to the store. Straw bales. So 8. Actually, you know what we're gonna do, because that doesn't make any sense. Especially with the mod that we have. Let's we're still gonna have to restack them into the barn, which kind of stinks, but yeah. Let's do right down here is probably a good spot for them. F11. Add bale. How many straw square bales do we need? 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I hit 11 that time? I did 10. Okay, sweet. So this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm gonna add them in. Then I'll get our Anderson. We'll load them, stack them. There's a lot of work to be done. We probably can just go in the garage and just sell off all of our equipment. I know some of this is what we're gonna end up using, but we're just gonna sell it all, buy all new stuff, and just because that'll help me work through it in my head, getting stuff that way. So yeah, we'll hold on to that. Okay. Jeez. Lots of stuff for me to do. I'm going to do quite a bit of that and try to bring you guys back in when we're a little bit further along. All right, guys, let me give you a quick update on my progress. It's still day 1. It's been a couple hours. So we have all of our bales back. So I reorganized them. So here's all of our straw, all of our hay. And then I put all of our silage, or extra silage pails over here. So I put what I could over here for silage, and then these are set in here. I could have put them on the end here, but getting the auto load to back up into here would have been kind of tricky. And yes, you can see this glaring thing here. I did put this back in. The reason being the multi-fruit silo does not work on this map either. So it's not working here with doing multi-fruit. So we're just going to use that as our main silo. If we go into here, I cleared out everything except for, well, it doesn't have some of the stuff on here, but like we do have TMR in the silo right now because I've been using it to feed the pigs, or not the pigs, the cows. Jeez. And I did buy this trailer just to use for feeding animals for now. We're not going to keep it or anything like that. It's just easier to quickly feed them loads of TMR. I haven't set the hours on any of our tractors yet. And I realized you can't set the hours on any of the equipment. So our equipment, what I'm gonna do is once we get to getting back where our money's gonna be set where it was, which is $413,731, then I'm gonna take off just like a $15,000 fee to cover all of the working time on our equipment. What I did do, instead of buying our old straw blower, so we had, if we go in the store, we had this guy, so $2,300 new. But I really like this guy, this one, 35,000, holds 8 bales. So what I did is I'm gonna take just, I don't know, $1,500 off the price of that, and not buy this guy, just to say we sold it and lost a little bit on it, which is no big deal. And then so I do have that guy reset here in front of us. I also instead got us this Joskin, which holds different stuff. So if we go into here, the original Joskin right here just holds water, is 9,500. The modded Joskin, which I bought us, is not in here. It's under miscellaneous. Yes, here it is, 9,500, but it holds everything. So I got that instead just because it makes more sense. And you should realistically be able to put whatever liquid you want in there. So other things that I'm going to add in. So once we get our setup up top, I haven't even begun doing all of our placeables and everything. I got all of our equipment purchased. I have it all reset down here, which we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so we have 17,000 liters of solid fertilizer I'll put in storage, 39,000 liters of lime, 13,000 liters of seed, 14,000 liters of herbicide, and 4,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. So yep, I'll get all that placed. I did place our pressure washer, but I didn't place our toolboxes or anything yet. So I I guess I bought everything and then I hit reset to get it all reset back here. So this stuff all reset here, but I was like, well, where'd all the other equipment go? So if we walk around here, oh, well, we need to put in our road again too here. Maybe we do that. Or maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know. It looked kind of terrible when I did it, but anyhow, so yeah, this area we're going to get cleaned up and get it back the way it should be for us. So the trees, I'm going to bring in just the T-Rex and get those cleared out real quick and then just get rid of the T-Rex just because we already did the work on it. So then the rest of the vehicles reset up here, which I thought was strange. And then even more than that, they reset here, here. And if we go over, and there may be other ones dotted around the map, but then a bunch of them reset up here. Or not a bunch, but a few reset up there. And I don't see any other spots where they're at, but they're all down here, which, oh, that's the T-Rex. We're just going to, well, I'm not going to reset that because it's not going to fit up here because I want it to reset up here so I can drive up here and take care of that. But, oh, that's where we're at. This episode is not going to be that exciting, guys. It's going to be just us getting set up, hopefully getting right back to where we were or pretty close to that, and maybe doing a little bit of planning for what's going to come next. It may be a little shorter because I'm putting so much time into it and I'm running a little low on time. I had family come over, so I spent quite a bit of time with my family and doing stuff with them. So I didn't get as much recording in this weekend as I would have liked. So it may be a little bit shorter episode since I'm pre-recording this ahead of time. So I think you guys will be good with that, but just giving you a forewarning. So yep, we do have this set up and everything's going well. And once I get all the equipment kind of just parked in various places and I'll get the hours put on it, since I can't set the hours, once I get the hours in the combine and the tractors, anything with an engine essentially. And then I'm going to fast forward through this year getting this taken care of here. So that's kind of the plan. So I'll see you guys when something happens. It might not even be until next year, but yep, just is what it is. All right, my final update before I leave you guys and go take care of the cows. So everything should be parked. I did notice kind of a glitch or an issue. So if I go into the store, I can't access the garage. I've tried multiple times. I even saved the game, loaded out, and then loaded back in, and it still wouldn't let me access the garage, which is very frustrating. So needless to say. But I did make one, oh, it's over here, one upgrade that will cost us an additional 10,500. And that is for our combine. I got this header, which isn't the Massey Ferguson header. This is the Rostelmash header because if we go in the store here, we had this guy, which is 7.6 meters. So I bought us this guy, which is 9, so it's a little bit bigger, but it wasn't because it was bigger than I wanted. I wanted it because it's a trailer as well. It's a combo. So that's why I wanted it to be easier for us to move around. So selling that and getting this, I'm just going to take out another 10,500, which I know isn't exactly the distance between there, but covering for wear and stuff. But yeah, so 10,500 I'm going to take out, plus 33,500 for the straw blower, so a total of 44,000. But everything should be parked. Everything's good to go. I do need to go place all of our buildings, but I'm going to place our buildings and then get our cows taken care of, and then I'll bring you guys back in probably in the next year. But hopefully we don't find any more glitches or issues like we did there where we can't get to the garage, which I have no idea why we can't get to the garage on any. I was able to get to the garage earlier too on this game save, so I no idea what the issue is there. But yeah, no idea if it's something with a mod or something that's making, yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. But all right guys, I'll see you guys hopefully next year. All right folks, it is early spring. There's snow on the ground, I guess, still. So but if we look in here, we now have 35 cows, which is more than we had last time, so that's why we have a little bit more milk. So the slurry, we're just going to delete it. So essentially I'm eventually going to just go over and fill up a tank and then use the F11 screen to clear it. So that we're just going to pretend like it doesn't exist. The manure, so if you remember from last, when we left our last cow pen, it had 115,000 liters in it. So this is 77,000. So I added the difference, which was 38,000 liters, into our multi-fruit silo. So that covered that. So we did end up a little bit extra stuff there. I also added the 7,000 liters of silage that we had in here to our multi-silo. I added our fertilizer, our lime, our seeds, our herbicide, and liquid fertilizer all to our silo, but I believe it added a lot of them to this silo instead of our storage silo, which that area is all done up there. So what we are going to do is we're going to set our money first off to what we had prior. So we had 413,731. So first we're going to take out the 706,868. Okay, and make sure that cleared it. Perfect. So we'll go back in here and now we'll set our money to where we have been. 413,731. Okay, now we're going to go into here and we're going to take off the 33,500, the difference for the straw blower, and we're going to take off the 10,500 difference for the combine header, and we're also going to add 25,000. And the reason for that is I'm not going to put the snow melter in. The snow melter costs 50 grand, so you can sell it for 25. So we're just going to take the 25 grand. We're not going to melt any snow. I think we basically just broke even on that deal, so no worries. Yep, all the vehicles are set to their hours that they should be at. The equipment, again, I can't set, so I think we are. I don't think I missed it. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments, but I think I set us up to kind of exactly where we're at. So things are parked in various places. The animals, as you can see here, they're pretty normal. We'll get them taken care of as we need to. Yeah, so that's awesome. So they're doing what they need to be doing. Oh, we don't need that. So I don't know as far as if we go into here, I eventually want to do, as I mentioned, I wanted to do carrots and onions, but I don't know how you harvest them or plant them. So let's go take a look at that. Can I go in the garage? We'll check again. Now I can go in the garage. See, I have no idea. It wouldn't let me do it earlier, but now I can go in here. So this is all the stuff that we own. And by the way, I had to add, I think, $2 million in to get everything that we needed to get. So all this stuff has been placed. These two are placed. These two are placed. The landscaping's done up there. Our two tool things are placed, and that's placed over where it was before at the BGA. Okay, so I don't know about, is one of these gonna do potatoes? Yeah, those don't do anything special. Yeah, those are still just for potatoes. Still just for sugar beets. We may actually grow a field of potatoes, which I know that sounds crazy. We have at least a harvester, but because we still have our potato processing plant set up, that'd be a good thing to kind of occupy some of our time and do some of that. Oh, planters. Can you plant carrots with a planter? Okay. What about with a seeder? Plant onions and carrots with a seeder. So we have, where's ours? This guy. So this guy can do onions and carrots. Okay. So on the list of crops I want to do, potatoes, field grass, carrots, a regular grass. I guess, I mean, we got to, I guess we could do some regular grass, probably hay pellets. But I do want to get a Primo. So we have pretty good money sitting right now. We did talk about getting a actual, like actually purchasing a slurry spreader. So that's one thing we need to work on upgrading. Our tractors, these guys are perfect. We don't need to worry about those for a while, quite honestly. So the Primos, but again, that's $320,000. That'll drain our money if we want to do that. I have no idea how to, how do you harvest carrots? Like what do you pick them by hand? You're not doing it with these guys. Field grass is on here, which is okay. So I guess it's more of a crop than anything else. I don't know what field grass is. I'm gonna have to do some research. Forage harvesters. Nothing about carrots or onions on there. I don't know. Sugarcane technology. Nope, just sugarcane. Mowers. No, I don't know. Okay, so cotton technology. No, they're doing cotton, obviously. Come on, that's so expensive. So maybe it's under something under miscellaneous that would be for that. No. What about under miscellaneous in here? No. Okay. And there's no like special category I'm missing, I don't think. So maybe there's separate mods for that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go look into that, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back in. I just want to figure it out so I have an answer. Some of you may already know the answer, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure that out real quick. All right. So I did find the answer for us. It was really simple. I didn't really actually have to do anything. So these are the regular ones. I just needed to go a little further. So carrot, onion, carrot, onion. Oh boy. And then if we go to, now it also had this high for carrot. I saw a video of this getting carrot and onions as well. So I don't know if that'll be the case here or not, but no mods at the end of here that I missed, but yeah, so I mean, we would probably end up using these guys anyways. So yeah, carrot, onion. Okay, so it all works out. Now that we've got that figured out, we don't need to stress. So we'd probably end up leasing those guys. They're more expensive than potato one, or at least the main combine unit is. Planting. Oh, we already figured out planting. I don't know what I'm thinking about there. So okay, so we have the ability to plant them. Let's go look at the seasons menu here. So carrots, 41 degrees, so pretty standard. Yeah, that's pretty standard for a lot. That's gonna be they're pretty durable, it looks like. Carrots, onions, so probably plant around day 3 or 4 here and then harvest them, same kind of deal there. As far as this stuff goes, onions, carrot, low frost resistance, medium, low and mature, so not too bad. No drought resistance, okay, and low. So we got to make sure these guys have water, which we really can't control a whole lot. Cuttable hedge. We should get a hedge cutter. That's what we need to do. And I'll show you. I have an idea that I actually think I'm gonna do. So field grass, medium, high, medium, low, low, medium. Let's go back and look in here at field grass. Field grass. Plant it whenever you want and harvest it there. So okay, easy peasy. 37 degrees. That can be even colder, so that's even more hardy. It looks like. So I want to do field grass, and then. Gosh, we might just do everything this year just to have some fun. That's a lot though. Clover is going to be similar to hay and like alfalfa. It sounds like so. Hay, alfalfa, those would be very similar. Okay. Let's look in the store. Is it going to be under mowers? Oh, it's a separate mod. Of course it is. That mower is a separate mod, so I'll get it. But let's drive up. I want to show you kind of an idea that I have. It's crazy. There's still snow on the ground. I want to show you an idea that I have to make our storage area. Now that we can get rid of hedges, I'm assuming that means we can get rid of these ones too, just ones that in general. And I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, you can still drive through them regardless, so we could still technically do this if we wanted to. But oh boy. I did do a little bit of landscaping, but if I cut these guys out and cut these guys out, I could potentially make a exit off the roadway into here just to make it easier access into here. So I might actually do that just to make another entrance into the farm, which I feel like in a lot of maps you really don't have the ability to maybe do that as easily as that, especially a map like this. So that'd be cool if we did that. I think I am going to do that if I can make it work out. And we could even, I mean, if we wanted to, we could plant a hedge here on the edge of the hedge on the edge. Hedges on the edges. Sorry, that's probably gonna be a thumbnail now at some point. But if we planted a hedge along here on the side, there we go, of the entrance, then we could still do that. So, which hedges? How do you plant those bad boys? See, it's all new for me, new and exciting. I don't know. I've never used the Forage Plus stuff before, so I could have probably used it prior to this, but it's just all new and exciting, and it's fun. Those planters, cedars. This is going to have hedges in it then, because it's going to keep going on forever. Well, not forever, but it's going to be whatever the planters can't plant, right? So it's kind of how it has to work, because there's not like a hedge specific planter. I hope they do the grapes. Gosh, I really want to do grapes. I'd probably do grapes on no man's land, but yeah, I really want them to get grapes going where they have a planter and you can do it on whatever map you want. Yeah, that does sound like a lot of fun to do that. But yeah, so we are set up. So let's actually do a couple more things here. We are gonna wrap up the episode soon. I need to clear this out. Oh, we're past it, I think. Okay, so we're essentially gonna have a fallow in all of our fields. So fallow, fallow, and fallow. So if we wanted to do, we do want to do some potatoes. Okay. We want to do some, I mean, they should all be up a little bit. Field grass is on there. Carrot and onions. So they're all going to be a good yield this year. Field grass especially, it looks like. Then what goes good after field grass? Any of the oat, barley stuff would go well. Corn would go well. Potatoes would go terribly. Poplar grass, sugarcane, alfalfa, rye would go good. Carrots and onions would go bad. Cuttable hedge would be fine. So we'd probably end up doing like, I mean, we just do probably a grain harvest, like maybe wheat. Yeah, probably wheat, and then, so that's after a grass. So nightshades, so roots and nightshades. So nightshades, what's gonna go good after you guys? Wheat's not gonna go good, so that means there's probably gonna be literally nothing goes good after you. So potatoes just destroy the ground, I guess. What if we did potatoes again? 0.9, jeez. Sugar beet, no. So essentially we'll just need to look for maybe doing field grass after that, because that was another one we wanted to do. So maybe we do field grass after that, because that's the only thing that's going to work. So field grass maybe here too. And again, we have 6 fields, so we can kind of decide what we want to do with that. Carrots, what's going to go after a root crop? Those are decent. Oh, okay, the kind of the pricier, so we could probably do a canola field after that. So that might be kind of be what we're looking at, and I'm glad we're able to use this and kind of just, it's reset kind of right where it needs to be. So that is probably kind of what we're going to look at as far as that goes. Weird that those aren't going to be, I mean, it just is odd, but anyhow. What if you did a root crop after this? Potatoes, no, that's terrible. Okay, anyhow, that's probably what we're going to kind of shoot for. And if we go into our map here, oops, yep, auto save that bad boy. So we have 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, and 41. We could also buy another field. That's another option for us. So I'm thinking maybe field grass. Why does it say that there is fruit type in there? Sunflowers, corn, wheat. Why does it say there was wheat in there? The previous should be fallow for all of these, because we didn't do literally anything with them last year. Okay. So yeah, if we did, I think field grass, this one's gonna be tricky to do anything special on it. So maybe if we can do 2, let's go back into here. So field grass, potatoes, carrot, onions. So yeah, maybe if we do field grass on the 2 weird ones, because our combine can work on those 2. And then maybe do like onions. Yeah, maybe onions, carrots, or onions, carrots, potatoes for 2 fields. Because potatoes is what we're going to make a lot of money on, honestly. We're at the least all the equipment separate anyways. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we just do one of them this year. Yeah, like maybe just do like carrots this year and then potatoes up here on these 2 fields. And then next year we do onions on these 2 fields. Would that work on the crop planter? That's the other thing we gotta look at. So after field grass, what about a nightshade? Okay, terrible. Oof, they're just awful. What do we originally have here? Wheat. After wheat, which is a cereal, would potatoes go good? Potatoes. 0.8. Is there nothing that potatoes go good after? So maybe we will end up doing all of them this year. We probably will. That'll just kind of get us good to go. But well, guys, we are all set up on our new farm. There's snow out and about, and we are good to go to get this season going and get this year going and get a lot of. We're going to get a lot of milk. We're all set basically for bales, everything like that. We're doing good. I think our farm is in a really, really good spot. We may end up spending some money next episode, seeing what we're going to buy and everything like that. But if you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. And then drop a comment down below for what you think we should do, what you think we should grow, how you think we should do it. Not necessarily saying I'm going to go with everything you guys say, but it'd be nice to kind of know what your guys' opinions are and why. But yeah, and what we should spend our money on. So anyhow, guys, this has been Farmer Cop. Thank you, and thank you for watching.